Hi students, how are you? Your science teacher is back again with another video lecture on the first chapter, 6th standard, food, where does it come from? But before that, my one patent question, how you all are? Are you all fine? Yes, I'm very happy to know this, that you all are fine. So students, in previous two lectures of mine, I discussed with you about that what is food, what types of food we eat. Then in second lecture, I discussed with you that to prepare a particular food item, we need some materials, and these materials we call as ingredients. And we also had a discussion about the edible parts of a plant. So there I discussed with you some examples of the plants whose roots are edible, some examples of the plants whose stems are edible, etc., etc. So now we know that the main two sources of our food is plants and animals, right? So today a bit more we will discuss about plants as our food source. So in edible parts of the plants we discussed about root, stem, flowers, leaves and seeds also. Yes. So most of the seeds we use either directly for seasoning purpose or we crush them and extract out oil from them. But there is one more interesting way of consuming the seeds of plant, and that way is by making them sprouted. Yes kids? So today we are going to discuss about sprouted seeds. So first let's know what are sprouted seeds. So before I speak up anything, I want to show you that these are the sprouted seeds. And I'm pretty sure students that you all might have seen these sprouted seeds. In fact, in your kitchen, in your house, it must be a regular menu of your breakfast or snacks. I'm very sure that mother must be continuously behind you. Eat these sprouts. These are very healthy. Yes, sprouts eating is very healthy. So, what are sprouts or what are sprouted seeds? So, students, sprouted seeds, these are soaked seeds. These are soaked seeds means we soak them in water for few hours. And after that when we take them out, we call it as soaked seeds. So when you soak dry seeds in water, then after few hours you will observe that the seeds have become very soft. They have become so soft that you can even crush them with your fingers. And they have swollen up. They have become soft, they have become swollen up. Why? Because they have absorbed water. Yes. So, sprouted seeds are the soaked seeds with a white fleshy structure on them. So as you can see in this sample of sprouted seeds in my hand, so over these seeds a white long fleshy structure is present. So we say that these are sprouted seeds. Now students, these sprouted seeds we should eat in our daily menu because these are very healthy. So now let's have a look how can we prepare these sprouted seeds. And it is very easy method, and I'm sure many of you must be knowing also that how these sprouted seeds are prepared. So the first way of preparing sprouted seeds is, the first step is soaking. So we have to take fistful of any seeds. You can take chana seed, you can take moong seed, you can take rajma seeds also, whatever you like. So you have to take a fistful. Fistful means ek muthi bhar ke. You have to take fistful seeds and you have to soak it in plenty of water for 5 to 6 hours. Say for example, here I have soaked fistful of whole moong seeds. I have selected moong seeds, okay, and I have soaked it overnight. So now you can just see that the seeds are looking swollen. Their size is increased, okay. So these are the seeds after soaking for one night. So that is the first step, that we have to soak the seeds for 5 to 6 hours. Then next day you have to drain water. So whatever water is present in the beaker, that extra water, you have to drain it out, okay. And after draining out, you have to tie, you have to wrap those soaked seeds in a damp muslin cloth like this. You have to keep it there in the cloth and tie the knot so that they become wrapped from all the sides, right? And if muslin cloth is not available, you can take any clean and safe cotton cloth will also work, okay? So take any such kind of cloth, put the soaked seeds here and tie the knots like this, okay? Now keep these soaked cloths tied in this cloth, soaked seeds tied in this cloth for 1 to 2 days. And students, while keeping these seeds tied in cloth, wrapped in cloth, you have to ensure that they are having proper quantity of moisture. So for that, generally what I prefer to do, I tie a knot and I hang it at a safe place in my kitchen, okay. And then meanwhile, going and coming inside the kitchen, I keep on sprinkling water over this tied soaked seeds, okay, so that they should not become dry, because once your seeds have become dry, then they won't sprout properly, right? And after that, you have to leave it for 1 to 2 days. And after 1 to 2 days, you can see very nice white fleshy structures coming out of the cloth like this. So I kept it for 2 days and I also cared for the presence of moisture in it. And now you can see how nicely the sprouts are coming out. So, and when you unwrap it, and you will see that now seeds have become like this. Now they are having the white structure on them, and that is sprouted seeds, right? Now students, it means in just 3 easy steps we can prepare sprouted seeds. So first one, soak the seeds for 5 to 6 hours in water. Next day, drain the excessive water and wrap the seeds in a damp muslin cloth and keep this arrangement for 1 to 2 days. And we have to keep sprinkling water over that wrapped cloth so that the seeds should not dry out. And finally, after 2 days, when you unwrap the cloth, you will see the seeds with a white fleshy structure, and such a seed we call it as a sprouted seed. Now students, these sprouted seeds are very, very healthy for us because they provide our body with high content of protein. They are very rich in fiber, and fiber is very good for our good digestion. Okay. Now there are many ways in which you can eat these sprouted seeds. Say for example, most of us prefer eating these sprouted seeds as raw only. Means the sprouted seeds are ready, you can simply take and start chewing. So that is one way that we can eat it directly as it is. Another way that you can give it a light boil, you can lightly boil them and then you can add lot of veggies and spices over it too, and it will become a spicy and tasty snack to eat. So it is up to you that in what way you like to eat, but for sure do include sprouted seeds in your diet to get its maximum benefits. Right students? So I hope now you know what are sprouted seeds, how can we prepare them, and what are the advantages of eating sprouted seeds, right? So students, that's all about the discussion regarding plants as our food resource. Now we will discuss about animals as our food resource. So students, like plants, animals are also one of the important source of food for we people. So from animals, the important food items which we obtain are egg, meat, then milk, honey. Now from milk itself we can obtain different byproducts. For example, the variety of products like curd, which we like to eat a lot, and that is very good for our health also. We should eat it in plenty. Then cheese, which we fond of eating a lot after spreading on a hot pizza. Am I right? Then paneer, which is generally referred as that is cottage cheese. Then ghee and butter. So these are the variety of byproducts which we obtain from milk. And you have learned in lower classes that milk we obtain from various animals like cow, buffalo, goat, etc. So all these are milk providing animals. Now students, out of all these important products which we obtain from animals, today we are going to talk about honey. Yes, honey we obtain from beehive, and this honey is prepared by honey bees. Okay, so this honey is a very important animal product. It is very good for our health because it improves our digestion. It is very useful in treating many of our throat infections. You might be experienced that when we generally suffer from any kind of throat infection or cold and cough and our throat is not well, your mother might have given you one of the home remedy that she mixes few drops of ginger juice into few drops of honey, and that mixture we lick it out slowly, and when it goes down your throat it soothes it like anything. Okay, because honey itself has got a large number of medicinal properties, and because of that in our Ayurveda honey is widely used for the treatment of many diseases. So let's see how this honey is prepared by honeybees. So first honeybees, they collect nectar from flowers. You might have seen that honeybees, small bees, they keep on fluttering over the flowers. Why? Because there they are damn busy in collecting nectar from the flowers. Now question comes, what is nectar? So students, nectar is the sweet juice of the flowers. Yes, inside flowers a juice is present, and that juice is sweet to taste. And that sweet juice present inside the flower, we call it as nectar. So honeybees, they collect nectar from various flowers, and once they are full up to their maximum load, they move back to their beehive. They come back to their beehive, and then they start chewing this nectar. It's a very interesting process actually. What they do? They start chewing. Say for example, one worker bee is there. It is having nectar in its mouth. So it will chew it. It will chew it for a longer time. Then it will be transferred to another bee. Then same nectar will be chewed by the another worker bee for a considerable part of time. And like this nectar is transferred among a group of many bees which keep on chewing it continuously. Now question is, what is the purpose of chewing the nectar here? The purpose is to reduce the amount of moisture which is present in the nectar, because nectar is a watery fluid. It is not very thick, but the honey which we use, it is very thick. Okay. So by chewing, these bees, what they are doing? They are reducing the amount of moisture present in the nectar. And after performing chewing for a longer period of time, then they store, means when nectar has converted into a thicker liquid, means honey is ready, and they store that honey in the combs of their beehive. I hope you all must have seen a beehive, and there you might have seen the chambers which are hexagonal in shape. So we call them as bee combs. So once honey is ready, they store that honey in this comb, and after that, for its protection, they seal it with a layer of wax. They seal it with a layer of wax like this, so that no other animal can come and take this honey. Right? And student, this honey is food for the honeybees. Sometime you might have also noticed that the honeybees, they keep on fanning their wings just near the honeycomb. It is one of the steps only in honey production. How? Because once after chewing for a considerable part of time, they transfer and store the honey in bee comb. Then still it has got a good amount of moisture. So to evaporate that moisture from the honey, what these bees do? They keep on fanning with the help of their wings. And because of that, the wind is created, and because of that, evaporation of moisture takes place from the honey. Right? So this is how we get honey from the beehive. Now honey is ready in this beehive, and after that we human beings, we extract honey from that beehive. So that was about honey production by the bees. And students, from this particular topic, generally we always expect one more important question, that is what is nectar. So do remember that is a sweet juice of flowers is known as a nectar. Right? So students, here we are discussing that animals as a source of our food. Now in your surroundings daily we see a wide variety of animals. Say dog, cat, many birds we see, squirrel, and when we go to zoo we see bigger animals like lion, tiger, etc. So is it like that they all eat same kind of food? Do they take same kind of food items in their diet? No. Different animals consume different kind of foods, and based on their food habits only, we have divided all animals into 3 groups. So let's see what are those 3 groups. So students, based upon the feeding habits, animals can be divided into 3 groups. And these 3 groups are, first one is herbivores, second one is carnivores, and third one is omnivores. Now, let's first see that is herbivores. Now students, herbivores are those animals which eat only plants or plant products. Means they feed only upon plants. And for examples, we have cow, buffalo, goat, deer. All these are examples of herbivores because they feed only upon plants. And the second category is referred as carnivores. The carnivores are those animals, children, which eat other animals. Means they eat the flesh of other animals. Say for example, lion, tiger, leopard, they all are examples of carnivores because they eat the flesh of other animals. And the third category is omnivores. Now omnivores, they are those animals which eat both. Means they eat the flesh of other animals also, means they will eat animals also, and they also feed upon plant products. They also feed upon plant products. Say for example, cat. You might have seen that cat also feed upon, that is milk. It can also eat roti or chapati, and it also eat upon its favorite diet, that is a mouse. Right? Similarly, a tiny ant. Yes, an ant is also an example of omnivore. Crow, cockroach. So all these are those examples which feed upon both plants as well as animals. And the best example is we ourselves children. We human beings are also omnivore because we feed upon animal products also, and we feed upon plant products also. So these are the three categories: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. And students, that's all about the whole chapter 1, food, where does it come from. So in the whole chapter, I discussed with you what is food, why should we eat food, what are the different types of food, then we discussed about the ingredients, then we discussed about the edible parts of a plant, then we discussed about how can we prepare sprouted seeds, then we discussed about honey production, then we discussed about type of animals based upon their feeding habits. So thoroughly read your NCERT book and complete your writing work. So I hope you enjoyed the sessions for this chapter with me. Keep learning. Take care of yourself and your family. Bye.